Good afternoon, my friends. We are here today at Universal Orlando because we do have a huge HHN 34 update for you guys. We have some new information regarding to a house that could be coming to Halloween Horror Nights. We also have some brand new construction around the park. Some of them in the park and some of them around the Sprungton area. We're gonna check all of them out. And lastly, I'm sure we're gonna probably have an IP house announcement and some multi-night tickets dropped by the time I get this video out. So enough talking, let's go ahead, get in there. Have a great time and dive in. Sooner or later, we should be seeing the HHN medallion right here. It's coming soon, guys. There has been so much done inside and outside the park as far as HHN construction goes. And I haven't been here in a little minute, I'm not gonna lie. But it's good to be back, and it's a sign that we're gonna start getting a bunch of props, scare zones, everything done rapidly now. So I'm excited for that. I know I'm a little late to the party, but here is first of things that I have not saw since my last video. And they have this truss right in the center of Hollywood. And all this is telling me is that we're gonna have some huge props in this scare zone. So I'm excited about this one. For any of you guys who have been looking for the Jason shirts, they have restocked on a bunch of sizes. They have some larges, some mediums, some small, some extra larges, some XXLs. So they do have a bunch of stock back on these Jason shirts. Come and get them now before they sell out again, because this might be the last restock. In here you have another truss in Hollywood. I think we'll see a lot more of these. There's only 3 right now, but I think there's going to be a lot more. I think this is going to be a huge scare zone, man. And then over here where we had the HHN bar last year, they have this huge truss. This is the biggest one I think I've seen. It goes way up there. But I don't think we're having the HHN bar back. They may be bringing something else back. I don't know, because when we had the HHN bar, they had like this truss that was rectangle. So that's not back. And then there's another truss way over there, so we might be having something here, but I don't think it's the HHN bar. All right, guys, so let's go over all the rumors that have circulated as of recently. So Fightful Select, who is a major media company, and they do news as far as mainly on wrestling, but also MMA and boxing, but they dropped, I would say, a nuke. It's kind of not really, because we kind of already been speculating it, but this just makes it a little bit more exciting. But they did say that WWE will be officially coming to Halloween Horror Nights. And that is big coming from them, because they are a very, very credible company. And I don't think they would put their reputation on the line like that just for some clicks and views. But how do you guys feel about that? And supposedly it will be based off the group itself and the Fire Funhouse characters. So you got Abby the Witch, Mercy the Buzzard, Huskus the Pig, and I think I'm missing one more. Oh, Ramblin' the Rabbit. But I think that is going to be so cool, because they can do a mixture of like puppets and characters themselves. Pardon for the interruption. The GOAT of goriness is coming to Halloween Horror Nights. Yes. Art the Clown is coming. Terrifier has been officially announced, and the details are insane. Before we get into the details, I want to show you guys something first. The filmmaker of Terrifier has worked with Universal and collabed on this one. And what he stated on this tweet is that this will be the bloodiest house yet. And on top of that, one of the HHN creators, Ramon, literally just stated that this may be the goriest house they have ever had at Halloween Horror Nights, and that they pulled no punches. That's the one thing I was worried about when they were going to do this house. Were they going to like lighten it up a little bit, or just make it full out gory how the movies are? And I think we're leaning more to the full out gory side. The description of this house states as, try your luck against Art the Clown in the Terrifier Funhouse. You'll witness his grotesque handiwork of torture and be exposed to the spatter of his victims, it's a whole new level of gore. Man, does that sound awesome. And there's actually a more detailed form of this from a media company called Deadline. And these are the characters that we're going to have. So they said we're going to have Vicky inside of there. The little pale girl also will be inside of there. And then we should have like some Christmas scenes and also the revolting bathrooms. It's going to be based off all three movies as a whole. But how we're going to enter into the house is we're entering through the fun house, which I don't know if you guys remember from I think it's the first movie. No, the second Terrifier movie, when they went to the amusement park and you saw the little Grim Reaper and they went through there. Yeah, we may be seeing that same exact facade. I am excited, man. How do you guys feel about Terrifier and this being the most goriest house we have ever had at Halloween Horror Nights? Ah, man, that gave me goosebumps. It gave me goosebumps. Oh, and I almost forgot. There was a little bit of a hint or Easter egg in the post from Halloween Horror Nights in that little video. On the TV, when it flashed in and flashed out, you'll see the cereal from Terrifier 2 and the Clown Cafe scene is called Art Krispies. Do you think they'll bring that there as a dessert and maybe make it like a cereal or like a crispy treat or something like that? Because when they have those announcements, there's a lot of Easter eggs in them, and I think that could be one of them as far as what type of food we may have coming here this year. And then they have some merch out today. They had the shirt, the bag, and also the puzzle piece to put on the stained glass. As far as the shirt goes, I like the design on the shirt, but I don't care for the sleeves. They should have left the sleeves out and the shirt would have been fire. But other than that, I do think the design is beautiful. Definitely like it. I don't think I'll buy it. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know. But that's all the merch that they do have. And that is everything that I know regarding Terrifier itself. Now, I do have a lot more stuff for you on this video that I definitely think you should check out before you leave. One of them is being an actual facade that you'll be able to see. It was pretty cool. So let's get back to the film. So if you check right here, you'll see that facade is starting to transform into something. And it looks to me like a house. What could that be, and what's been rumored to be in the Sprungtons area? Well, we have the Dolls Let's Play Dead house. That could be a doll house that we're going to walk through, or it could just be some type of facade just for show. Either or, it is pretty cool to see that. And I don't think it will be hatchet and changed. It definitely looks like the shape of a house at the top of the roof. But I thought that was pretty awesome, man. It's starting to come along great. I'll be here every other day getting some updates for you guys, and I'll let you know if I find something. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. So we are in Diagon Alley right now, and this is a new prop that they have right here. And it seems like, what's in here? It looks like some lights. So, okay, these are for the Death Eaters. It looks like some lights are inside there. Sometimes they'll have fog machines inside of these. There's probably others around here, so we're gonna check them all out, but that's pretty cool to see that prop up now. And then we have another one right here, another Death Eaters prop for HHN. What's inside this one? Looks to me like some lights. I don't see a fog machine inside there. Look at the bottom one. Maybe there might be a fog machine in that one, because I don't see a light, so they may put one inside the bottom box. And then we finally have this stage set up for the Death Eaters also. I saw the last update and none of this was there. None of these boxes were there, so they just put this up there today or last night. So that is pretty cool to see that. Now this one here, I know for a fact will have a fog machine, and I can tell, you see the lights, right? But then if you look at bottom, it is empty and they have some cords back there. That's where they're going to put the fog machine, down there. So that is pretty cool. Can't wait till that shows up. And then they have this one right here. It's another prop for HHN, and there's some lights inside that one also. I don't think a fog machine will be in there. Could be possible, but I definitely see some lights. Man, it's just pretty cool seeing all those props there, and it's only getting started. I don't remember, if I don't recall last year, the Death Eater props did not come out this early. I could be incorrect, but nevertheless, it is still good to see all the different props and lights and trusses finally coming alive. And I think probably at least every weekend, we're gonna have a huge update every single week going forward now, because it is getting closer and closer. It's getting towards that time, and there's only like 3 houses to announce now. So there's going to be a lot more updates. I will be here almost every other day at least. So guys, I'm telling you, stay tuned. Just want to point this out, but that is also pretty new. That's a new update at the moment. I didn't see that wiring coming building to building when I was last here, so that's pretty cool. Looks to me they are also testing some of the lights. That right there, which is a yellow one, and then there's a blue one right there. And one thing I will say that's been a trend is that I've been seeing a lot of yellow and blue lights. So that may be the theming color for this year, like how last year was, I think it was like blue and red or blue and pink, or for Sinister and Surreal. I think we may have that same trend this year with those 2 colors. There is more of that blue and yellow color I'm going to show you guys in a moment, but am I wrong? Like, I swear I did not see that before they started doing all these lights for HHN. I think those are new, and I've been seeing all around the park the blue and yellow colors. That may be the theming for this year's event, like how last year with Sinister and Surreal we had a 2-color theme. Maybe they're doing the same thing. Another thing I want to bring up is these lights here. Are they bringing back this scare zone this year? Because I understand you need lighting and you need some lights just to walk through this way, but there is a bunch of lights that is not needed here. They might bring this scare zone back, and a lot of people have been asking to bring it back. I know Minions has, made it hard for them to do that, but maybe they're trying to bring this one back, which would be awesome, and it makes a lot of sense why we have all these lights. Like, this is insane. See right here. So maybe it's not blue, maybe it's like purple and that yellowish. It looks like, the yellow looks like the vine that's on the logo. So that could be so, but I do see a little bit of bluish purple, it looks like. But they definitely are testing those out. That's pretty cool. Well guys, that will be it for today's video. What a day, what a day. We saw so much, man. This has been a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But what do you guys think about that facade? Do you think it's for the dollhouse? I think so. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See you.